apa aja bisa roboh kan juga nih. Jadi safety-nya kita menjauh lah dari klem ini. Nengok aja boleh tapi jangan. Terus di sini ini mungkin Pak, ini bisa bantu ngumpul. Nah ini berbahaya kalau kita berisi tangan. Takutnya slip kan. Jadi sama juga potensi limited di klem itu juga berbahaya. Jadi kita yang misalnya ada 2 orang kerja, satu operator ini, satu lagi kayak rigger gitu, monitor dari sini. Kasih tahu aplikasi lah penting antara kita sama yang kontrol kan, nanti kurang ke kanan kurang ke kiri. Jadi jangan aja langsung nanti iklannya tipis juga. Iklannya yang besar, mesin juga bisa besar. Jadi pas memang konsen saat masuk kita hati-hati nanti. Kita tes juga lah saat mungkin kayak Pak Yusman, Pak Mahendra biasa masih mesin kan. Nanti Pak Mahendra, Pak JP kalau ada kesempatan juga pasti pipa. Hati-hati aja.
Enggak disebut.
Okay. One feature it does eliminate a lot of that is this, okay? But we'll come back to this later on, okay? The remote control. Once we start the machine up and run it, we'll demonstrate the remote, okay? This is a very, very useful piece of equipment, and it makes life a lot safer, to be honest.
So it looks small.
Yeah, but like I say, we'll come back to it, okay? We'll just run through everything first, and then
But here like transfer out in, there is no control.
I'll come back to it. Just leave it just now.
Okay.
We'll come back. We'll cover it. We'll go over it. Right. If for any reason, okay, so what we need to do is we need to make sure we know where all the on-off switches are on this machine, okay? So, everybody's aware, right? So we've got the panel on the wall, yeah? That's the main power coming into the building, right? So, is there an isolator over there that turns the power on and off, like so you can kill the power? Is there an actual, like a main isolator?
Itu ada isolator.
Okay, let's go over there and have a look. Just so everyone, maybe you're just doing a small repair, checking something. So just in case, because look at the distance between here and over there. It's easy for someone to go over there and go, oh, the machine's on. I'll hit start, and then you're working there, and you can't see him. Okay? Good.
Oke, jadi Pak, dia konsep safety juga di sini ya. Misalnya ada orang di sana, terus ada orang di sini, penting komunikasi juga ini. Karena kadang nggak nampak kan di sini. Terus ada orang kerja di sini, tiba-tiba maintenance kerja di sini, mereka mesin masih hidup. Jadi komunikasi dulu, mati dulu di sana, baru kita mulai kerja di sini.
Siap. Okay.
Ini.
Okay. Good.
Kalau pagi-pagi dimatiin ya? Atau hidup terus?
Ini
atau Sabtu Minggu aja baru dimatiin?
Tergantung dari kalau seandainya operator mau matikan semua. Kalau seandainya ada pekerjaan,
Kalau ada jalan berapa hari. Tapi biasanya kalau masih lanjut shiftnya biarin.
Seperti mesin-mesin kebanyakan lah. Biasanya kalau di situ kan mereka operator kan matikan dari breaker kan.
Oke ya Pak JP, Pak Yusman, Pak Mahendra. Jadi nanti kalau misalnya job selesai gitu, ya udah ini dimatiin. Tapi kalau masih lanjut shiftnya biarin aja kayak biasa. Jadi kontrolnya di situ. Ini enggak ya?
Ya.
Oke.
Good. Right. Shift, whatever, right? So what I always do is just have a look around, have a walk around, like just walk the whole circumference, you know? Check everything's clear. You don't want to have like, okay, just now we've got these barrels, they're going to go away, right? So you need access to the power unit. The hoses, very good. What you guys have done with the channel, everything, you've covered them all up so they're safe. They're not going to get damaged by anything. Just have a look around, check your walkways are all clear, there's no trip hazards. You know, it's a nice bit here. You've got plenty of room. I've seen people, some of the workshops you go to, they'll dump a pallet of tools basically right in front of the machine. That really winds me up because it's the end of the day, you need access to get into the machine, you know. make sure the stands are clear if you're not doing a job. Maybe somebody's went, oh, that's fine, I'll just stick my pipe on there, and you're wanting to use it in the morning. So it's just common courtesy, like even at night time, just tidy up, put your stuff away. If you've finished your job, take it out, put it on the stands or whatever, and have it ready for a forklift driver. It's just, you know, housekeeping in general, and just being, just watching out for other people to, you know, to use the equipment. Just make sure, you know, there's no pallets or bits of wood lying or empty boxes and stuff. Just keep it tidy and make sure the traverse can traverse on the skid and the jacks can roll along the beams, you know.
Coba jadi saat mulai shift pastiin kita keliling aja dulu. Mulai shift kita keliling tengok kondisi hose, ada yang bocor atau enggak, area kerja kita. Dan ini nanti kan bakal kita rapiin. Ini nggak ada palet-palet yang bersera. Jadi alat yang hanya kerja kita aja yang kita simpan di sini. Ini semua bersih ya. Nanti kita rapiin semua kayak itu kan. Sama pipa, hati-hati juga di situ. Kita cek keliling fungsi apanya, area kerja kita. Kayak hose jangan ada yang bocor gitu. Kalau ada yang ketemu kebocoran langsung kita info nanti buat report.
Okay. Okay. Emergency stops. Okay. There's 2 on this machine, right? So, in case of an emergency, so something happens, you want to just kill the power instantly. Okay. So. There's one over here at the controls, right? So machine up, machine's running, something goes wrong. All you do is just hit that, okay, and that's it. It's going to shut the whole thing off. And then to reset, you just quarter turn, okay, and then you'll hear it click, right? And then we'll need like probably 30 seconds to a minute to just boot up again, okay? There's also one on the power unit as well, okay, so if you're over there and something happens.
Nah, kalau itu kena buka.
Okay, there's one here as well, okay? So again, just push it in, then just click to reset, okay? And that's, obviously, you know, something goes wrong and somebody's over here, you can hit restop, okay?
Jadi Pak, emergensinya ada 2. Kalau tiba-tiba ada yang aneh, ada yang mesin ini mulai mengeluarkan bunyi yang aneh, ya udah ada 2. Pas kita di sini boleh pencet ini, pas di sana yang dikontrol ada yang fungsinya sama.
Right?
Pencet aja pakai tangan, nggak usah pakai palu ya Pak.
Okay. Okay. Okay, just one last thing on general sort of safety. We don't recommend, right, at night time or end of shift that you leave anything in the machine, okay, on the jacks. So you finish your shift, you want to go home, you're tired, you just want to get out of here. Just take 5 minutes. Just unclamp, fully unclamp the head and the tail. Okay, so bring the rams fully back. Put the pipe into a position where you can obviously, unload it or feed it out if you want. I keep looking up. There's no overhead crane here, so you're just gonna have to get the pipe out, whatever it is, and then onto the stands, and then just make it safe. Okay. The reason is, we say that is these shiny, we call them transfer balls, okay? They're very, very slidey and they're very shiny, and when they're brand new they tend to roll really easily. So what we say is, if there was to be any sort of sagging in the jack overnight for any reason, they should it because they've got check valves in them, but if the jack was to drop at one side and the pipe was off centre, even if someone was just to come along and nudge it, it'll roll, you know, on its own. It'll roll out quite easily, and then it could end up, you know, flying out. So just at night time, just unload everything, put the jacks back down to their you know, their original position, and then just make it safe. And just common courtesy again for the next person coming in the morning, or
How if we continue? We continue, so we meet the next shift. in
Yeah,
the
just
morning.
like, you know, it's just so at least the machine's empty, so that the next person can come in and, oh, okay, that's fine, the machine's empty, I can go in. You know, and your job's out the way, and then they can load theirs in.
But sometimes the pipe already inside, then the next shift already coming, just send over. Right?
Yeah,
Need
but
to
just
take out
to
the
like
pipe.
say end of shift, or if whoever's, you know, going home or finishing up for the day or the night, just tell them if they've finished their piece, then just to take it away, you know, and just load it so it's out. So at least like whoever's coming in behind can just get into the machine and doesn't have to, you know, oh, I'm gonna go and take it out, or just try not to leave anything overnight, especially just don't leave anything on the jacks overnight, okay?
Jadi pakai di akhir tip pipa misalnya udah di posisi mesin ya, kita keluarkan aja, taruhkan di rak, jacknya turunkan semua, udah pipa di rak, jangan jack, klemnya udah terbuka semua,
Jadi kita nggak boleh digantung.
kecuali ketemu sip sebelah, misalnya pulang jam 5 ya kan, nggak lembur, nggak ketemu sip, ya udah turunkan aja, walaupun udah siap gitu kan, udah siap di backing, adalah tunggu orang malam aja yang ngeluarkan, nah, kita aja 5 menit aja kok ngeluarin. Jadi ketemu orang malam dia masukin sip lagi aja, kadang-kadang takut fail kan, nggak ada yang jagain, hidroliknya macet gitu atau apa. Jadi
Pas pulang jam 5 ya nggak
nah,
lembur ya.
ya kalau pas lembur,
lembur aja lah.
kalau lembur ya ketemulah kawannya kan, kasih tahu lah dia.
Kalau tak lembur biasanya banyak masalah tuh, Alfan.
Right. Okay. Right. Power unit.
Power.
This is what powers the whole machine, okay? This is the brain. The brain of the whole machine,
Nah
right?
ini otaknya yang
So-
gerakin semua mesin ini lah.
I won't go too in depth, but I'll just explain how it works and what's on it, okay? So basically in here there's a big hydraulic pump and an electric motor, okay? So 3-phase supply comes in to that box, and then 3-phase goes to the motor, and when we hit the start, the motor starts up and spins the pump obviously pumps oil to the machine, okay? So
Jadi intinya di sini isinya pompa sama elektrik motor aja, yang supply 3 pas power dari sana.
have you got your little panel key? Has you got his key, the key for the locks? Yeah.
Om juga yang megang.
Just so I can let you see in here, okay?
So
So
only one,
there's you have got one. There's one with your
have spare the key.
yeah, there's a spare one. Yeah. So inside here, right, you don't need to worry too much about this, but just in case, if you get like a power outage, power cut, power trips off, sometimes these are quite sensitive, so they'll trip off the one of the trips, you know, if for any reason. So you just need to open up, okay?
Can we open when the machine on? This
No,
door?
no, because this switch here
Ah, okay.
needs to be in the off position, okay? So in here, okay, there's a series of trip switches. So if you can't start up the machine for any reason, and there's a problem, okay, I'll make sure that these trips are all on, okay? So there's 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So
Check it
always
on.
just check that first.
Just check.
Yeah, just read. Maybe the power is just tripped. You know, something's taking a surge in you know power. So and that's all. Okay, you don't have to worry about anything else. Okay.
Oke.
Okay. In here, like I think we all kind of seen how the oil tank works. So big oil tank, full of oil at the moment. That's all fine. Just leave that as is. There's a gauge here, which at the moment is setting it full.
It's full now.
Yeah, so it's good. If for any reason the oil level drops below a certain level, then the machine will
What
cut
is
out.
the minimum?
Yeah,
What
like
is
if
the
it-
minimum?
so
We need to top up.
it's got a sensor on it. So
Here, okay.
yeah,
Punya
To top
sensor.
up?
no, there's
Oh,
a
there's
sensor.
sensor. Oh.
Yeah, look.
Detection.
If it drops below the low oil,
Sensor pop
The
up in
sensor
the
will-
screen on the panel.
then it'll turn the machine off. Okay,
Oh.
and then you won't be able to start it until you top that oil level
Oh.
back up. But
Cannot
if there any-
operation. Cannot operation. If oil level low. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
machine
but-
will be off.
like the machine will cut off. Yeah.
Cut off, yeah.
So then you'd have to
Automatically.
fill it back up to a level where it would start up, but then you'd have like a flood. You know, like if something would have been burst or something would have failed, probably catastrophically, because you know it would lose almost pretty much half the tank to oil.
Now,
Okay.
if the oil in the middle, should we top up?
If you need to top up, then it's just you just fill up through the cap, you know, the top.
Yeah. I mean, if the level here, should we top up?
Yeah, I would always try to aim to keep it just with the bobble at the top of the gauge. Okay.
Oke, Pak, mungkin ini jadi jobnya yang kerja di mesin ini juga kayak hariannya ya. Kita cek, nah ini ada level untuk olinya. Jadi ini ada oli hidroliknya di atas nih tangkinya. Ini ada levelnya. Jadi kita tiap hari sebelum mulai selalu cek ini. Kalau dia levelnya udah setengah, info aja maintenance. Cukup cek aja. Cek hidupin ini, cek ini udah tutup. Jadi sini scoop kita juga nengok. Dan dia tuh ada sensornya kalau paling bawah tuh, kalau sampai ke level itu mesin mati dia.
Berarti setengah info kan ke
Nah,
maintenance
kalau udah tinggal setengah kurang kan, nah, info aja Pak Tom ya kan.
Jadi kita nggak satu shift. Nggak satu shift lagi.
Okay. Okay.
Lagi main bola.
Nah,
Astagfirullah. Sengaja lah.
So PC, you turn the PC on, then you'll find that if that's off, that the PC won't turn on. So just make sure the isolator is in the on position. Okay. Turn this on. This thing here, it's like a little computer. Okay, so it takes maybe, you'll see, it takes a couple of minutes just to boot up. It's just, you know, it's a little computer.
oke.
Next.
Oh, ada bulannya di situ kan. Nanti kalau sudah nyampe 5, nanti kan dia muncul.
Nanti kalau kita 45 derajat, dia langsung nyala tuh. Sudah indikatornya di kolom.
Then at night time, or if you finish your shift or whatever, or weekend, if you're not using it, just turn everything off. So just in reverse. So we'll go through that. Just turn off the computer, turn off isolator, turn off isolator. That way it's off.
So, turn off both isolator. Jadi nanti kalau udah selesai kerjaan,
Just turn it off.
malam
You can
selesai.
leave the power on if you want.
Oh, oke ya.
Just turn off the isolator.
Jadi kata dia ya, misalnya mau isolator ada 2 Pak. Satu sama yang di panel itu belakang itu nampak warna kuning. Matiin aja ini, matiin juga. Yang di PC juga ada off-nya kan. Ya matiin juga. Itu biarin aja.
So on here you'll see, obviously at the moment the unit's off. So we switch on the actual the pump. So the pump will be running, and then the oil cooler is set to 45 degrees. You've got a manual mode and an off mode, but it's just now it's set to auto. And then this transfer pump is this little pump here, which takes any unused oil from the headstock and it pumps it back into the tank. That'll only kick in if it senses that there's any oil in there, and then there's a sensor that tells that pump to come on. You don't need to worry about that, okay? Too much. Alarms, if there's any alarms, see we activated the emergency stop, so you'll have to go back in there and action that. If you hit the E-stop, you have to action it and then clear it to start the machine up again. So just always remember, if you've hit the emergency stop by accident, just come over here and just go to alarms, and then just action, and then it'll clear the E-stop, okay? And that's all really, that's all you need to
Control,
do.
what's the control?
The controls is your cooler, and then setup is your oil cooler, okay?
Reset.
Oh, we can set up the temperature.
Just leave
here
it,
as
just
well.
leave it.
Just leave it.
Just
You lock
leave
it,
it as
or
is.
we can control it. You lock it, or we can adjust it.
Just leave it, it's fine. You don't, like I say, the only thing you do is just your alarms. If there was anything, you need to action, okay?
Ya, di situ ada kontrolnya, cuman biarin aja. Kalau ada apa-apa break, kontak dia.
Oke.
Alarm aja kita tengok.
Datang lagi dia kan kalau yang lain.
Okay?
Okay.
So, motor, pump, oil cooler, oil tank. Just have a look in here. Obviously, if you see any oil leaking, then, well, most likely it'll have a leak. So just check it, periodically. Do your part of your daily checks or your weekly checks. Just have a look in, just make sure everything's okay. And then, also, at some point, we need to put the roof back on here as well.
Okay.
Put the cover on. Put the,
Install.
yeah, because we don't want anything falling in there. Okay.
Okay, nanti kita install dulu.
Right. So,
Okay, Pak. Jadi
start this back up again. You can close this door. Close up all the critical parts, moving parts, things, these doors. Okay.
ini kita baru
Ya.
sampai ngidupin mesin nih, Pak ya. Baru sampai ngidupin mesin, belum mulai.
Head stop. Okay. Start with the head stop. Right.
Oke, kita mulai dari headstock. Ini namanya headstock. Ada kepala, ada ekor. Berarti ini kepalanya, sana ekornya.
Head stop is the big piece that rotates. So it fully rotates 360 and anti-clockwise and clockwise. Okay.
Oke, headstock inilah yang berputar, Pak. Searah jarum jam. Kalau makeup nanti berlawan jarum jam untuk bukanya.
Two big motors. So inside there's a huge big gear with lots of teeth on it, and then there's two sprockets fitted on the end of the motors which rotate the big gear and then anti-clockwise, okay?
Ini cara kerjanya, dia ada gear besar. Dari motor ini masuk ke sprocket, masuk ke gear besar. Gear besar itu yang mutar. Cak-cak itu yang ada 6 cak itu berputar aja. Jadi dua motor ini yang menggerakin gear menggerakin cak itu, klem.
Okay. There's a grease point up on here. You'll see it in here. There's a check in the folder. We'll run through the checkpoints. It tells you how often you have to put grease in there. Okay. So
the
to
book?
keep that in the manual. Yeah. But we can run through that later when we are inside, and we can go through all the checks and stuff.
Do you have a special grease?
Nah, no, normal, just normal grease, yeah. Okay, slip ring, this is this massive piece in the middle. It's like basically it's got a series of seals inside there. These hoses run to there, and that's what controls the clamps, okay? So the oil comes in there, it goes into the ring, and then it has various grooves in it which feed the oil to the unclamp and the clamp side, okay? So that allows us to spin, but also to clamp and unclamp without, obviously the hoses spinning at the same time, okay? Shaft encoder in here, this shiny silver piece is what we call the shaft encoder. It records our turns, okay? So when your graph is plotting along at the bottom, and you see the turns moving, that piece is counting the turns, okay? And then it's reading it back to the computer, okay? Don't have to do anything with that, it's pretty safe. just, you know, make sure you kind of hit the cable, but pretty secure and safe in there, okay?
Sir, just in case the encoder is broke,
Then you wouldn't have currents on the graph
because
if there was an issue.
when we replace the encoder, should we turn off the machine or?
Well, you probably won't have to. These things are, like I said, are pretty robust. I've never seen them fail, to be honest.
Okay.
And
They're robust.
yeah, like in 6, 7, 8 years, they don't fail, to be honest. So nothing really to worry about there. Okay. Up at the top, you see where the EQ sight is. That's the slip ring stop. Okay. So that holds the slip ring from rotating. So that wasn't there, that whole thing would just spin, you know, with the hoses. So that's there to hold the slip ring in place. Just periodically again, there's a check in the manual, just to check those bolts are always tight, okay, they don't loosen off, because we don't want that thing falling off, okay, and it's very heavy. So it's on tight, but just now and again, there is a check in the manual, okay? Yeah, those 4 bolts and on that, yeah, just make sure those are tight. Okay, and then the jack, again controlled from the console. Sometimes it's difficult to see it from the angle, so if you're feeding pipe in, just be aware that you've always got that jack fully down. Like just come around and check that jack is fully down. It's not halfway up, and then you're away to feed your pipe in, it's going to smash into the end of the jack, okay?
Jadi salah satu poin juga yang penting. Jack yang belakang ini kadang nggak nampak dari operator Pak. Jadi pastiin dia turun. Ya kalau dari kontrol itu nomor 3 ya. Jadi satu ini nomor 456 ya, nomor 6. Pastiin turun Pak. Kalau pipa masuk, kalau nggak kena ajar kan.
Okay.
Oke, sir.
All right. Right. So, like I said earlier, just do your checks. Just walk around. You know, have a quick hoses are good, motors are, you know, they're there, guard.
Nah, ini salah satu kerjaan pagi kita sebelum mulai cek hose, ada bocor.
Just have a look, you know, like little things like that, like the rubber stops there for the tail stop. On here, okay? So, we call this a gear racking, okay? And that allows the tail stop to traverse, okay?
Pastiin nggak ada sesuatu di rail ini. Terus rubber ini terpasang. Kadang-kadang kalau udah rusak ya pokoknya nanti dia smash kan.
Okay, there's 2 motors, one on each side, and underneath these plates, okay? They've got a little sprocket on the end of them that spin on the gear rack, okay? So all the way up
This
and all.
motor can up and down.
No, it just engages. So when you push a lever forward, the motor just engages into the sprocket, just engages into the teeth, and then that's what drives it, okay? Try to keep these clean, don't grease them, just leave them as they are, okay? Just if you need to, just give them a blow with the airline.
Any grease?
No, because
Oil?
what happens is it attracts like dust, like all the dust particles, and then it will stick to the grease,
Yeah.
and then it clogs up. So
Oil as well,
just leave them
Just
as,
clean.
yeah, just clean them, give them a blow with the airline, or even just a
yang
wipe
ini
down.
nanti kita bersihin lah.
Yeah.
Katanya nggak perlu dikasih grease. Kita belum pakai.
Right, come on, we'll talk a bit about these cylinders. Right,
Okay.
so point out, okay? So, subhead, okay?
Nah, itu namanya subhead.
Subhead,
Subhead.
and then your tongue die, okay?
Tong
Where your
dice, yang
dies.
tajam-tajam tong
Right.
dice namanya.
So, these dies are very shiny and new, and they should just slide in, okay? So the dovetail here, you see the dovetail, the shape of them, right? So try to keep these just like that all their life, and you'll have no problems. If you fold in these, if for any reason you crush these, squash these, then you'll have problems getting the dies in and out, okay? So always just make sure before you clamp up, you're happy, the die is in and it's secure, okay? These things are really handy, the retainers, okay? So they're just a little screw. So change the dies, obviously just bring the cylinders in, not even halfway, just until they're clear, and then turn the machine off and just make sure it's isolated as well, okay, when you're changing dies. Again, just so no one can accidentally start it up when you're changing dies. Yeah, just turn off the wee isolator or isolate the panel if you want. Just as a safety, you know, feature that you're sure that no one can start up that machine, right? 6mm Allen key for the wee screws, and just screw those out, and then you can change your dies, and just try and always put these back on. It's just to stop the dies. Some people are very, like, not, you know, like maybe they're taking a tool out and they haven't fully unclamped, so that the dies may be still, you know, like they maybe only unclamped to here, and when they lift the tool out, it catches the die. I've seen it happen so many times that the die will slide out, maybe say halfway, and the worst thing that can happen is if the die lands here and the operator doesn't see it and he goes to unclamp, the die actually jams against here, and the force of this pulling back snaps the die and the die goes flying, okay? So that's why we try to just say, you know, make sure you've got the retainers back in before you, and then fully unclamp everything. Believe me, it happens. People are a bit, you know, stupid.
Oke.
Terangkan.
Pak, jadi di sini ada namanya soft head ya. Oke, soft head di sini namanya kita bilang tong dice. Jadi yang tong dice ini dikunci pakai baut, pakai Allen key nomor 6 mili ya, yang mili. Jadi ini cara bukanya. Di situ kita klem dulu sampai posisinya setinggi ini. Kemudian isolatornya di off kan. Jadi posisinya mati baru kita gantinya. Gantinya pun di sini ada dua. Kalau kita lihat nih depan dan belakang ya. Depannya aja salah satu aja kita buka. Misalnya sisi sebelah sini buka pakai Allen key. Jadi ini bisa kita, nah ini sebenarnya ada playnya nih.
Ini longgar memang harus tepat.
Ini ada playnya sedikit, ya agak longgar ini.
Memang harus longgar.
Jadi di slide aja ya, longgar. Di slide aja ke depan, lepas, diganti baru pasang lagi.
Iya, Pak, posisi diganti kalau gimana? Sampel? Sampel ada berapa?
Then we should replace the jaws.
You'll know because it'll either slip or you'll see the teeth, you know, broken off them. Normally it's just like, you know, they'll start chipping and they'll go flat, you know, like they'll lose their
Can we
points. Or
just
even
we transfer from here to here, and that one we replace the new one. Okay.
Yeah.
That one rotate like easy to slip.
yeah, I mean, if it's to do with the clamp pressures as well. So if it's slipping, then that's what we were saying yesterday. You need to increase the clamp pressure. Or sometimes these get gunked up, the grooves fill up with, like, you know, just debris and stuff. So just take a wire brush and just give them.
Mungkin ketika kita lihat pas kita backing, kita make up, dia mulai slip. Tapi kita coba ganti yang dari sana aja dulu. Karena kita lepas pindahin ke sini, karena kita ganti baru. Jadi yang ini udah rompal kali baru kita ganti. Kita coba biar untuk menghemat kan, karena ini agak sering diganti kayaknya ke depan.
Misalnya udah ada rompel gitu kan?
Ya, yang lama kan ditompel. Ini dari baru diganti, baru nih, baru aja diganti. Kemarin kalibrasi masih pakai yang lama gitu. Kemudian kisi-kisinya ini kita gosok aja pakai sikat kawat nih biar bersih ya.
Solar boleh, Pak?
Pakai oil lah nanti kita. Habis kita bersihin kita oilin. Kita oilin.
itu tajam ya?
Nah nanti kayaknya kita siapin vakum ya. Mungkin nanti aku siapin vakum jadi bisa nyedot ini. Karena kalau diambil pakai tangan takutnya.
Kayaknya dalamnya harus kering.
Jarum dia tajam.
Dalam ini harus kering, ya.
Ngambilnya pakai apa ya siapa tahu.
Ini lubang untuk apa, Pak?
Pakai tisu aja, Pak Alfan.
Itu lubang-lubang.
ya. What is this hole, sir?
Okay, so it's a debris. It's for, so there's a hose, okay, that runs all the way down, and it comes out here. See here?
Ah, oke. Ini cepat bohongnya.
So at the bottom cylinder, mostly, is where all the debris and the gunk catches, right? For you guys, maybe not so bad because if you're just doing clean pipe all the time, it probably would. But what happens is a lot of fuels and products always have like mud in them
Lubang
and
tadi buat buang sampah.
debris and all sorts of
Chip-chip
stuff.
gitu.
So always gathered in that box
Oh, ini.
somewhere.
Ah, itu
So
dah.
what we do is just use that as a clean out, hole to clean out, and it'll run into that hose, and then you can wash it down or put maybe a little pail under there to catch. Just always try.
Can we wash with water as well?
What's that?
Water, wash,
Yeah,
our
just
water
like,
is okay.
just keep it clean, like clean it with what's that? Stuff like solvent or something. Just
Okay, so
Iya, itu taruh aja.
give it a
Taruh aja botol
botol
itu dipotong.
Try to keep these rods. So
Kan tak banyak ini sekian.
the actual rod, the cylinder rod, okay, piston, the shiny piece of chrome that you see when it
Ikut aja lah, udah.
try and keep that clean. Don't damage it. Don't hit it with anything. These rods are the ones that go in and out all the time. So there's a set of seals in
Ada
here.
biayanya nih soalnya.
And over time they will wear out and they'll start leaking.
okay.
Try just keep them clean. Just try not to damage them. Look after them. They're really expensive, these cylinders. Really expensive, so it's difficult to replace as well. It's hard to get a hold of, okay?
Jadi mungkin ini nanti jadi bagian dari kerjaan kita juga Pak, pagi-pagi. Cek kalau ada jadi tampilkan aja ke lubang itu. Nanti kita mungkin atur juga schedule entah sebulan atau 3 bulan sekali untuk bersihin pakai pompa botol. Mungkin ke depannya. Tapi ruangan ini kalau itu panas. Nah itu juga enak juga, pengennya gitu.
Kipas aja lah diperbanyak lah.
Oke.
Yeah, a couple other points. So, again, we run through the grease points on this the other day. Remember, we've done the grease done on the bearing. So on the bearing, so we greased that and we know it's been done. So it probably won't need done again. And
Ya.
I'll check the manual today as well, just to see how often that needs done. Okay. So we know that's been done and that's all good. And then also, there's one on here, both sides, for the top open pin. Okay. Again, that's in the manual, how often that needs done. Okay.
Kerjaan per 6 bulan aja, kris yang kemarin saya dalam.
Siap, spot dulu.
And then there's two sensors on here. If you can, just
This is always has a gap.
yeah.
This is
Yes, yeah, because so when it's now in closed position, it tells it it's closed, and when it opens up, the little bolt head here lines up with the sensor. It tells the computer that it's fully open. Okay.
Oke Pak, jadi ini yang kayak baut-baut itu sensor nih Pak. Jadi kalau dia naik ke atas, baut yang ini menyentuh ke sensor ini berarti udah cukup. Berarti dia. Ini juga kalau udah mendekati sensor ini, berarti udah close dia. Dia naik ke atas, udah open.
Again, you won't have any problems with that unless they get rusty with rain, water, or sea air or anything. They might start acting up, but they're normally fine. They're pretty safe where they are. Okay.
Dan ke depannya juga kita jarang pakai yang atas itu. Masih di pada yang atas ini. Scope kita nggak kerja yang atas.
Okay. Okay. The hose tunes, right? They're robust. They're a good idea, but they're easily to get broken. Okay, if you stand on them or drop something on them. So try just to be aware they are there. They're more like in your line of fire because you're coming from there to here and you're having to cross over. So just be aware. Obviously just don't stand on them or put any sort of weight on them because they'll just crush or fold. They're easily broken, but we can replace them if we need to. The links are easy to replace. Okay. So just be mindful that it is there.
Same as there, right?
Same with these ones, yeah. They're very easily broken.
Kita hati-hati sama ini Pak, jangan pas melangkah diinjak pula lewat sini kan. Atau Om Hendra kecapean duduk pula di atas sini kan.
Oh ini mau.
Inilah si Mando ini yang ngurusin.
Itu jangan.
Kasih bagar aja nanti kan kadang kan.
Mon-
Mando ini yang ugal-ugalan pasar.
Aku kalau masukkan pipa nggak kayaknya ikut pikul nanti.
Masa dari bayi masa.
Oh, kenal ya dia bayi.
The die.
Mounting, the die mounting is loose. Not
Is it
tight,
better
right?
loose or tight?
I mean, it's not designed to be like, you know, tight. It will have a little bit of play in it because you need to slide them in and out. And as time goes on, they will wear, you know. So
Some stuff.
they'll loosen up. It's easier for you to get them in and out when they're just a little bit, you know. There's a tolerance.
So no
So-
issue if that can play. Right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a problem.
Merah aja tiga.
Okay, next.
Right. The roller jacks, okay? So we know they're a bit fast. Today we'll see if we can maybe adjust the speed a bit and get those still running a bit quick, okay? So again, that's just going to be down to operator for the moment, is just to get the feel for the joystick. Until you are at a speed where you're happy with controlling the rollers, okay?
But you already adjusted speed.
I have adjusted.
I never tried.
Yeah, we can try it. You can try it today, and yeah, it is a lot better.
That's better.
It's maybe a wee bit still too fast. Like I said, we can adjust it today if we feel it's still running too fast. Okay. So there's two functions on these ones: up, down, and then roller speed in and out. Okay. So they're just the same as that jack, but obviously they've got the motorised roller on top. Right. Again, just check the hoses periodically. Make sure they're not damaged or leaking. Just make sure the chains aren't broken, and try again. Just not stepping on these ones because they are smaller and they're easily broken. Okay. This one here is locked in place with a pin because it can't obviously go any further back. Or if you want to take it forward, you can move it to that one. Whatever your preference is, but the two ones at the back can roll across the beam, okay? And then you can be locked in place to wherever you want them, okay? That's pretty much all there is on that for just now. There's also grease points on these as well, okay? On here, and I think they're in the manual as well. So we'll run through all the maintenance, you know, what period
Check the
different.
manual.
So there's like daily checks, monthly checks, and then there'll be
So this one monthly or
I'm not sure. It's in the manual. Yeah. Okay. I think that's all it's on there. Just that two, is it? Yeah.
this is number in the control number 1, 2, 3. Is it?
Right, I'm going to explain that to you when we do the controls, okay? We'll talk about that.
What we call this tail jack?
They're jacks, but they're motorised jacks because they're motorised because they're able to spin. Yeah. Motorised.
Jadi Pak, ini dia bilang motorized jack. Jadi ada 3 ya, fungsinya ada 2. Naik turun sama untuk transfer pipa conveyor. Ini kalau dari maintenance ngecek itunya
Berarti
aja.
yang 3 ini buat transfer aja ya?
Iya, ini
Tapi
untuk
daily,
transfer.
daily,
Yang 3 ini
weekly.
buat transfer,
Kalau-
yang 3 ini buat elemen berarti? Iya.
Iya, nanti itu pas udah
Daily
masuk
siapa
ya.
cek Alfan?
Nanti kalau pas pengecekan daily tengok aja kalau ada bocor. Nah, seperti biasa isi form, info aja ke master itu tempat ton. Jadi ini bisa digerakin kanan kiri semua, maju mundur, tapi kuncinya tetap dipasang. Ada kunci di belakang tuh yang warna merah harus dipasang.
Oke.
Oke, Pak.
Happy with that?
Oke.
Right, we've pretty much covered as far as the machine goes, controls, safety features, maintenance. The only thing left we've got to do is just actually the control desk or the console, like cover the controls, what every lever does. So what I think we should do is, we stop at 10 for break.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I think when we come back after 10, we'll... Is the pipe ready for... Is the next one ready? Is he going to wait to try another pipe?
I will check if that. You
Because
want to
what we could do
make
is
up
we could
on
we could
the
use
top?
that as part of, and we can run through the controls, you know. And then this will start up the sort of the main desk, okay? That's powered up. Out on here, okay, so PC off, on. So just turn it on and the little blue light comes on and then the computer will start up, okay? So you're basically here now, you're ready to go. So you've got all your controls and this world here is now become, this is where you need to watch what's happening, okay?
Just on.
No, not at the moment, no. Where's this one? That's your start stop. So start up the power unit and stop, okay?
Perfect.
Okay, there's one thing I want to just explain while we're just before break, okay? So the top open, okay? The top opener is the piece at the top, right? We call it a top opener. I don't know if you guys will use it, to be honest. I think it's a kind of one of these things that it won't really be used, but it is a really very useful feature. It does aid, like certain people find it easier when they're doing like awkward sized tools and stuff, but because here you've just got straight pipe. But just if you do use it, okay? If you do have to use it, so at the moment the little yellow light is on, okay? So it means you can open, okay? Now, so let's just, so if the machine started up, okay, and I go to open it, right, it'll open at the moment, right? If I pull a lever, it'll come all the way up, okay? If you do use it, just make sure you always open it fully up, right? Don't open it halfway or a quarter of the way, just always go all the way up, right? And then when it's fully open, okay, that's all you do, right? Just leave it in that position, do your thing, load it in, whatever you need to do, okay, clamp up, and then so you'll see in there's a little pin, see the little silver pin, right? So what it's going to do is, when it closes, right, comes down, it hits this little sensor, right, and the sensor now tells it, okay, I'm closed. When you let go, and you hear a little noise there, that's the actual lock pin locking into its position, right? So it keeps the top piece locked with the rest of it, okay? That locks the two together, and that's it, right? Now, just say for instance, right, if I clamp up, say, halfway, the little yellow light goes off, right? So, at that point, you can't open the top open. It won't open, okay? So, you always have to have it fully unclamped, okay? And then you hold it until that yellow light comes back on, and then it's now safe to open, okay? So, if for any reason you do go to use it and it won't open, just always make sure the wee yellow light's on, okay? There's a wee delay, just enough to give it time to make sure it's fully unclamped, okay? Again, we did trial this yesterday, so it comes back to the red stop is right on the limit with the roof, so you can open it and not hit the roof. Which
Also,
obviously we don't want that to happen, but
With a sensor as well.
no, it just bumps up against that. Yeah. Okay. Again, start and then stop. You need to turn the machine off. Hit stop button and that's it turned off. Okay. And then you can just leave the power and everything on. And then just say at night time, you're finished, everything's out, jack's down, clear. You just treat the computer as a Windows, so it's a Windows computer. Just treat it like you would, you know, shut it down properly. Try not to just, flick a switch. Shut it down properly, and then and then turn the switch off. Okay, just get into the habit of just treating it as a PC. Okay. And that's it. That's as far as until like obviously we'll come to the pendant. We'll use the pendant after when we roll the pipe in, okay, and I'll explain how that works. Everything else is labelled up, okay. The only thing some people like to do is they like to mark up their jacks so they know. So number 1 is number 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, okay. So these are all numbered. Some people put like a big sticker on, you know, so you can go. So you're standing over there, you go, hey, put number 2 up, and he knows, oh yeah, okay, number 2, okay. Stick number 6 up, he knows number 6, okay. So sometimes it's easier for the operator to get, like, you know, just you can see, oh yeah, number 3 needs to go up, I'll put number 3 up. Some people make, you know, big massive numbers and just stick them on the side if you want, or whatever you want to do, stencil it or whatever. So basically rollers is a roller feed. Okay, so the 3 black shiny rollers is in and out, okay? And then jacks is just up, down. If you want, you can put stickers on here. So it's forwards up and backwards down, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the top open. And then the tail is this is the tail. Again, if you want, you could put a sticker on each one. Tail in, so is that way, and out is that way. Outside, inside, whatever you want it to, you know, just whatever's easy for you guys. Clamps, so cylinders in, cylinders out, unclamp, clamp, unclamp on the head, okay? And then make break is this one, but again we'll run through that when we get the test piece in and stuff, and we'll run through the clamping, unclamping. There's nothing else much to go through as far as, unless anyone's got any questions, concerns.
That I explained to them first, so I
Yeah, you want to do a translate?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Oke Pak, backing kita. Ya, jadi kan memang kita hidupin dari HPO power itu ya. Kemudian kita hidupin isolator di belakang ini harus hidup. Yang di belakang isolatornya hidupin. Jadi ini ada PC on, ada 2 untuk ini untuk on kan PC-nya. Ini untuk on kan HPO yang kontrol di sini. Warnanya hijau. Jadi coba perhatiin dulu, ada tulisannya masing-masing ya. Jadi ini PC, jadi di dalam ini sama kayak PC di rumah. PC-nya on, tapi matinya jangan langsung off. Matinya kayak nanti kita tunjukin. Ini tuh hidupin kedengaran suaranya kan Pak. Itu kita untuk hidupin komputernya. Biasa Windows yang muncul. Nah ini sambil itu hidup kita lihat fungsinya masing-masing. Di sini ada tulisan roller, tail, mesin, jack, head. Jadi yang bawah ini, yang head itu yang sebelah kanan ya, kita bilang head. Tail ini yang sebelah kiri. Nah ini yang bisa gerak-gerak. Makanya ada 3. Salah satunya untuk gerak-gerak. Kali ini kan diam aja, cuma ada 2. Satu untuk make and break, clamp, putar. Ini untuk clamp dan ini untuk putar. Kalau dia mutar mau make, ini dan nekannya harus ditarik, kalau nggak bisa kita tarik. Ada safety. Nah yang pertama roller, kemarin kita ada isu rollernya terlalu kencang kan, udah dipelanin dia, tapi nanti kita coba masing-masing. Kemudian tail ini ada nomornya ya, 1, 2, 3. Jadi 1 itu paling ujung, berurut 2, yang tengah 3, yang depannya. Kalau ke atas naik, ke bawah turun. Mutarnya gini, mutarnya 1, jadi 3 mutar dia. Ya parah gitu. Kemudian yang mesin ada 4, 5, 6. Di depan ada 2, 4, 5 yang nempel di tail ini, 6 yang nempel di headnya. Pastiin ini turun, kayak tadi saya bilang kan, sebelum pipa masuk, pastiin semua ini turun. Kalau enggak kan kena hajar. Oke, yang ini tail. Di sini ada lampu Pak, warna kuning ya. Lampu ini hidup. Kalau klemnya unclamp, posisinya ke tarik semua. Kita bisa coba. Open ya. Tarik aja gitu. Jadi nanti berhenti kalau udah kena sensor yang bawah itu, itu ada bautnya. Kena sensor dia otomatis berhenti. Walaupun kita gini terus.
Ini karena kita nggak fungsi ya, Pak?
Nah ini nggak bakal kita pakai ke depannya. Atau kalau maintenance mau ganti-ganti. Hati-hati kalau dia di depan bisa kena atap. Pastiin dia posisinya di belakang. Belakangnya kena atap itu. Tapi aku cek nggak kena beam itu. Nah pastiin ini ada pinnya dia. Suaranya belum masuk berarti ada yang salah kan?
Pak, ini rumahnya, Pak. Pak, yang klaim ini, yang untuk caknya itu ini batas kita kuncinya itu ada batas atau sampai dia nempel atau?
Yang klem begitu bunyi, udah lepas aja. Nah, jangan dipencet terus.
Pressurnya ada kan? Indikatornya?
Karena gitu udah kita batasin 400 PSI, 500 PSI. Nah nanti mungkin habis break kita masuk ke area sini. Nah, ini klem ada 2 klem kan? Klem satu yang ini, klem yang head yang ini. Ini udah dimasukin angkanya untuk pressurnya berapa klemnya.
Karena perlu dirubah-rubah lagi.
Kita nggak tahu kalau kita dorong terus bisa pecah nggak tuh atau udah ada batas kayak
Ya,
torsi?
kalau udah nyentuh krek, udah lepas aja. Kita biarkan pun dia nggak nambah-nambah
Kayak torsi tuh,
nggak nambah. Udah dibatasin, ada sensor. Oke coba nih, yang mau pegang Pak, naik turun, tes aja. Coba. Terus.
Udah lah, ada tuh.
Masih sampai dim itu.
Ah yang ini, kalau kita klaim lampunya hilang, berarti nggak bisa di open. Berarti katanya itu.
Should be in the center, right? If he lifts this up, it should be in the center. You have to lift it up again? So why is the pipe not this thing? It should be in the center this way. This way has to be center. Top and bottom,
Yang bottom
Seperti jauh loh, Pak. Turunannya, centernya.
iya memang belum pas. Ini depannya.
Saya buka dulu, Pak. Masa? Depan dulu. Kunci dah.
Ini yang dikit.
And he'll see that tomorrow as well. He'll go like, you know, like they haven't been spending as much time as us.
untuk mini
Let it
dua kali.
fucking bang it in, make sure it's level set, our boom boom pump. You know?
Ini ada 3 pilihan. Ini layar sentuh.
It'd be
Bisa
good,
kerja
it'd be
ini.
good if one would make up.
Ini juga bisa. Ini untuk keluar.
Oi!
Kerja.
Pray! Pray!
Just make sure, just check all your figures and stuff.
Nomor 2 aja kita buat ya. 2 PJO. Udah diisi semua nih. Sekian nomor 45 lah ya. Udah yang kelima. Continue. Oke ya. Ini parameter kemarin.
That dump on cards is off, is it?
Can you check something that's same way yesterday, right?
Yeah, man. So just make sure you're on the right one.
63. Oh no. It's,
Aye, so it's this one. 812, is it? Is this the different?
yeah,
It's the same as we done yesterday.
Egg 1 to yeah, this one.
Right, so just click that and I'll give you that one. See?
Okay. Double click.
Yeah.
Oops. Enter. Magic.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah,
This is not changed.
54. The figure's not changed.
Oh yeah. It's
That now?
oh yeah, it's same now.
Yeah. So you have to click your little. So you'll have obviously you might have different sizes listed under that
This is
812.
size. This is the type.
Yeah, you should maybe change that to whatever. Maybe that should be XC, and then have your sizes listed
Size
under.
bottom. And,
Yeah. So 63, yeah.
This is dumb
Or
100 and slow speed
100. Yeah, we're gonna just leave it set at that. Shoulders on, everything's done.
This one same.
Hands, right hand, premium. Target is target.
Nah nanti isinya nanti saya ajarin. Oke, continue.
Yeah. Okay, so clamps on.
Ini layar 1 juga Pak. Jadi ini pasti ini warna hijau. Ya.
Shoot. That's it. No, green. Once they're green, you're good to
Okay.
go. And then once you're ready, just hit start, make. Remember, you have to
Ini
press
kalau
it
udah ready
twice.
udah langsung kita pencet
Press
start.
it two
Berarti
times.
nungguin ini semua ya.
Ya,
Jadi
ini
kita
harus
hijaukan
dipencet,
ini ya.
Dihijaukan. Nah, jangan lupa dihijaukan sebelum mulai. Ini harus hijau.
Jadi kalau misalnya kita lupa nggak hijaukan sih dia nggak mau.
Iya. Nanti belum tahu juga.
This will be good.
Entah lompat pipanya kan. Oke.
time. Oke.
Bismillah.
Ring. Twice. Hit it again. Hurry.
2 kali.
Oh fuck, it's making a noise already.
Well, it's certainly better. Yeah.
Dia semakin tinggi,
It's just no
dia stop
shoulder.
kalau kita suruh stop. Karena tadi kan kita suruh stop di 63.000 ya stop dia. Kalau minta 80.000 ya terus dia.
Yielded or
Hancur ya.
Berarti kalau di situ gap udah kita stop berarti nggak sesuai. Coba.
Not shouldering.
Gap.
Ini nggak bisa lah.
Bisa ini
Kita make that. Kita make that noise.
Tadi gua bilang sama abang, bisa nggak gerakan ini? Hehehe katanya.
Tadi aku bisa nggak gantian ini? Bisa. Ini kan
Tapi lebih pendek dari kemarin kan?
Lebih besar ini lah.
Lebih besar ini.
and it's saying it's shouldered at 60,000. See, so it's kind of. I think it's trying to shoulder. It is trying to shoulder high up. I think you need to increase the max.
Let's increase the
Torque.
maximum to 70,000.
I would, because look, if you look at it there,
Dia cuma 60,000.
look at it here. Look, if you got glasses, I've not got my glasses on, but see if you look at the arrow, see the point where the arrow's sitting. See up here, if you
It's just under 60.
it's starting to shoulder there. So I think that if that was maybe higher up, I think you'll
Let's
see a.
increase the torque.
I think that's what's needed.
I don't think there was any galling, right?
Nah, never heard.
Ini
any
loh kawan.
speech in or-
Dia maksimal cuma 63,000. 60. This is the maximum, right? Achieve torque 63. So it stopped at 63.
That's optimal.
Yeah.
75.
That's what it's decided. It'll stop on optimal.
So we
I think
continue, sir. And break out.
Break
Break dulu.
Just break out maybe like one turn now. Where's the slot sitting? Maybe even half a turn.
Ini grafi yang pertama,
Ya,
kedua,
half a
ketiga, keempat, nampak yang lama-lama.
Definitely a massive improvement since
No,
yesterday.
I think to just
Break it like
3 turns or so that we can at least see the
Aye, I'll
the
lead
climb.
in.
I don't want
Take
to.
it.
I don't want to see the graph.
no. You want a lead in.
Yeah.
Take it back. Maybe 2 turns, I would say. Just remember yesterday I broke it 3. The fucking couple was almost off.
Ulang lagi, Bang.
So
It's supposed to make up in 2 turns.
aye, so don't go too crazy. Maybe a turn and a half.
Continue.
Yeah. Alright. So just do the same again, but then clamp, and then hit brake. And remember, you have to put
No need
the.
to input the
You've got to put your clamp on, and then you've got to hit brake. It will ask you to put in that figure.
Sub brake?
Remember? Yeah, but remember the wee box will come up. Alright, so push brake. Try it.
Look,
Push it again.
I think it should
Right.
dump at the maximum torque, right?
No, optimum.
how many percent from the
So just put in like, so you know it's torqued at what, 63. So just put 70, so it overcomes,
over?
or 80 if you want. Just as long as that value's higher.
Because this is recommended, right? With the maximum torque request.
Jadi
Dumping
kalau
it.
topnya tadi 63.000, topnya harus lebih tinggi lagi. Tambah aja 80.000, 70.000. Kan tadi di atas ini.
Ours always come
Ini ada di atas.
Alfan.
Yes, sir.
That's why I think the value is
Increase that value.
How
Yeah.
many turns we stop?
Do you like, I would say a turn, because it's a, yesterday,
Until the trend is slow.
I just come back to 0. But you want it,
Yes, maximum make
Yeah, open.
dumping it. at
give it another. I would just go another complete turn. That's like a turn and a half.
So we'll set 50, 35, and then set that.
Take a slot back to the bottom, just so it's, just do like,
You have a reference mark there, which is a slot.
aye,
What do you say, Keith? Whenever you start, you've got to start with a slot.
aye, at the bottom. Yeah. We're almost down to 0. Didn't do much.
Oh, ano to? Wala.
Ntar dia main.
Right, going for it. Okay, change the figures. Change the torque values. So you have to go
This is
into your.
automatic, eh? Automatic add up. Is the sequence.
Yeah, that'll change every time you create a new torque. Why does it keep saying it already exists? Same job reference. So you have to change it. Remember, you'll hit your wee pencil. Make that
New one?
screen, yeah, because you want to change it. Tap on that, yeah, so now it becomes live. Right. And then clean it through.
Pencet pensil dulu kalau kita pakai data yang lama.
Untuk merubah ini. Maximum torque's already in there, right? So it should dump at 68,800.
No, it'll only dump to optimum.
Ah,
It'll always dump to optimum. That's its reference.
And to change 7.
yeah, put 68,800 in there.
To the optimum.
Yeah.
Ah.
I mean, we just experimented with the coupling scrap, right?
Yeah.
Let's check.
Yeah. That's fucking 68, 680,000. Yeah, what you put in your valet maps up to?
Add 5,000. Add about 5,000.
73.
Yeah, put 73.
Minimum torque.
Just leave those. Just leave it for now. We'll
Down
be interested.
100%.
Yeah.
Alright, just leave it.
Yeah.
Save it. Save it. Continue. You've saved it, so right now just do your clocks again.
Di sana unclamp dia kalau udah tutup. Break.
Go on,
Next.
go for it.
Ahmed, stand off the side there. There's screws there that can break and shoot out.
Stop in 68. Achieve torque 68.
Bisa. Some sound there. Is it the motors or the frame? Okay, Alfan. Okay, Alfan. Come. I just want to feel.
Just take it back to the slot. So let it fall.
Oke, Van.
Eddie, you have a minute?
Dia ada topnya, Pak.
Just keep this somewhere safe. Just have it on charge. Maybe you'll know when it starts going flat. It'll lose its connection. Right. Right. Let's see if we can set these rollers.
Translate dulu, Pak D.
Sir, I tell him first.
Oh yeah.
the-
Alright. Okay. I'll
Jadi cara ngidupinnya di on kan. Terus ini diputar.
Rusuh.
Dulu, kasih merah, pencet dulu. Baru putar. Hijau kan? Nyala dia.
Nah, itu nyala. Jadi pendan itu ini remote pendan itu buat kita on kan. Mati dia, mati dia ya. On.
Blue film.
Pencet.
push it in. Then the number 3.
Nah, ini hijau.
Jadi pencet putar.
Terus pencet. Wow.
On, pencet putar. Lampu itu.
Sini dulu ya.
Itu pun mau di training katanya, Om. Katanya.
Ah, yeah.
Amazing.
Kayak makan Oreo, dijilat, diputar.
Hai, di.
Pencet, putar lo.
Pencet dulu Pak.
Pencet aja
Lihat
putar
dari
lo.
indikatornya dulu.
Pencet ini putar dulu, pencet.
Sengiran. Nggak on ya?
Pencet.
Oh,
Udah on nggak?
Jangan dulu. On. Kesini kan warna merah. Pencet dulu. Baru putar.
Oh, tak sampai sebulan itu.
Coba bukan lagi dulu. Matiin dulu.
No. Sensornya apa Pak? Wow, very good.
Udah.
Udah.
Oke.
Oh, no, you've got pendants on it.
Udah press kan?